Hello again, this is Daniel Ritchie, developer of Howler 9.1, and I'd like to show you in this tutorial some ways of generating some very dynamic and realistic looking clouds, very fabulous looking clouds, using the newly enhanced plasma noise filter. And I'll just jump right into it. I'm going to start with a clean image. That's not really necessary, but we'll just go to that filter, render plasma noise filter right there, and as you see in this newly updated filter, you have the option to select the start and end colors that you want to use, and you can also change the scale to whatever you see fit, as well as working now with the same options that were in there. Of course, you can make red, green, and blue, and hue saturation value and YUV channels as well, but this is new, being able to change the start and end color, as well as making a seamless image if you need a image that will tile. But we're going to go ahead and hit OK for that, and that's a pretty good start on some clouds already, but we're going to make that even better by going back into that plasma noise filter and using one of the combine modes. We're going to render directly over the clouds we just rendered with another set of clouds, and we're going to start with complement, because that can create some very nice looking light and dark areas with different colors. Altering these colors can produce some very interesting results as well, but we are trying to render sky, so we don't want to get into weird purples and greens. We want to stick with the blues and oranges and various colors of that sort. That reminds me of where I grew up in Florida, so I'll get away from that a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK. That looks pretty nice. It's a little dull. Might expand dynamic range slightly to get a little more contrast out of that. You can always apply that filter or soft contrast improvement, which can make it dreamy looking. But let's go ahead and add some more to that yet. I'm going to go back into that plasma noise filter. Instead of using complement mode, I may use greater than mode and see what we get. We're getting some really nice puppy summer clouds, maybe. I might turn this black down, or this second color down all the way, so we can just see this one color that we're adding using this greater than mode. Say I wanted a sunset, I might make a real deep orange in there. Let's see, there we go. But we don't want to totally blow out those nice blue colors we have. And bear in mind, we can always change the scale as well at this point and see what kind of results we get. I go up or down. And well, we're not done yet. We'll go and do it one more time. We might adjust the contrast. Because there's just yet more we can do with this. Let's see, I was using, boy, that's a Cloud City, some kind of thing happening there. Let's see, I might turn the scale down for this one. We're getting some nice orange highlights on there. Might go down one more scale. Really poofy clouds using the greater than mode. Let's try less than and see what happens. We get a very sort of creating dents. If you needed to create a 3D surface with dents in it, that would be a good way to do it. But we're trying to make clouds, so I'll go ahead and use the multiply mode. Might also be interesting, or again, that complement mode can be interesting, but it does make things a little bit gray. That's very colorful though, very nice looking clouds. One more time, I think I'll stick with the greater than mode. I'll use this scale of 7 on to do it, and I'll just add a little more highlight in there. And that's basically it. So creating clouds in Howler has gotten more powerful. the ability to create seamless clouds, the ability to add multiple layers of clouds, and generally add more interest. You could, of course, take this into one of the 3D programs, 3D filters that's in the program, transform it onto an axis, make a sky out of it, use it as a texture for this spherized plugin or filter, or the beginning of a landscape. You could create a brush out of it and make a sky from it for puppy ray, or do any number of other any place you need fractal noise. It's the mathematical texture that launched 1,000 surfaces in 3D rendering. So just one new thing coming to version 9.1. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, talk to you again later, and thanks for watching.